Hey guys, it's Filen. Today we're going to be making dates and carrot cake without oven. We're going to be making this cake in a saucepan. It's super delicious and simple. For the cake base, we're going to be using very basic ingredients, and along with that we're going to be taking the dates and the carrots. It's super soft, spongy and very flavorful, so without any further ado, let's get on to making it. First, here I've taken the saucepan I'm going to be using. I have lined it with parchment paper and also greased it with some oil. Then we need an old frying pan like this. We're going to keep our saucepan on top of the frying pan and then keep it onto the heat. We're not going to directly keep it on the heat. I'm going to set that aside and let's get on to the ingredients. Here I've set it all up. First we need dates. Here I've taken 15 whole dates. That will be around 150 grams. And you need to use soft dates. If your dates is not soft, then what you can do is soak it in some water with a little bit of baking soda for around 1 hour. Then it's going to turn out soft. Next, I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. This is pre-sifted. If yours is not sifted, then you can just sift it into the batter. 3/4 cup of brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use 3/4 cup of normal white granulated sugar. 2 medium-sized eggs at room temperature. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1/2 cup of oil. You can also use melted butter. I'm just using normal vegetable oil. 2 tablespoons of cooked pineapple. Just put it into a frying pan and saute it until it's cooked. 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. And I also have a small carrot, finely grated. So for the carrots, what you need to do is squeeze out the water, that is the juice from the carrots. You don't want any of the juice to be in the carrots. So just use your hands and thoroughly squeeze out the water. You don't want any juice in it. And let's get on to making it. For that, take a large mixing bowl and into it crack in 2 eggs. Into it add in the brown sugar along with the vanilla extract and the cooked pineapples. Next, just use your hand beater and beat that up for around 8 to 10 minutes. Just put it on high speed and beat it. If you don't have a hand beater, put it into a mixer jar and blend it. And after around 8 minutes, this is how the consistency should be. It should double in size, also come to a pale color. The color should start lightening and the thickness should be incredibly thick, like this. Now once that's done, I'm going to add in the dates. So here what I've done with the dates, I've taken out the seeds and put it into a blender jar and just blend it into a nice paste, like this. Add that into the batter, along with the carrots, and mix it until well combined. Beat that up and get out the chunky dates into tiny pieces. Next, you can pour in the oil. After adding the oil, beat that for another 30 seconds. Do not overbeat it. Once you've added the oil, it might deplete the air bubbles, so do not overbeat it. Now you can set the hand beater aside. Next, we can put in the dry ingredients and we'll fold them. I'm going to add in the all-purpose flour, the baking powder, the baking soda, and the salt. Slowly fold that in with your spatula. Do not be too rough. If you're too rough, it's going to deplete all the air bubbles. So slowly fold it in. Take your time, fold it in, and finally it should be a really thick cakey batter. Now let's pour that into the saucepan. My saucepan is around 7 inches in diameter and 3 inches tall. Use the back of the spatula to spread out the batter. Also, just level it. Now that's done. Here I have some sliced almonds. I'm just gonna top it off. This is optional. If you don't want it, just avoid it. Now that's done. I'm going to keep that on top of the preheated pan, put it on medium flame Close the lid and let that cook for around 50 minutes. The timing will differ according to the heat. So just open the lid after a while and insert a skewer and check if it is baked. When you insert the skewer, if it comes out without any crumbs or raw cake batter, then you know that the cake is baked. There, that's done. I'm going to set that cake aside for cooling, and once it's cooled, I'll take it out of the pan. Run a knife along the sides and flip it onto your plate. Since we've lined it with parchment paper, it's going to come out pretty easily. And there, that's done. Just remove the bottom parchment paper and flip it back over. And there, the carrot cake is ready to be served. Just cut it and eat it. It's a really perfect tea time cake. It's super simple to make, also really delicious. Everybody's gonna love this recipe. The dates give it an extra flavor. Also, along with the brown sugar, give it a really nice color. It's that simple to make, this dates and carrot cake. I hope everybody tries this recipe out. It's a super soft and delicious cake. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also ring that notification bell so that you get notifications every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Love cooking. Bye bye.